people. I know it's been a minute, it's been a while. I have a lot that I need to update you guys on, and I just thought a nice way to do that would be with a get ready with me video, and among other things. So a friend of mine is celebrating her birthday, and I am going to Mama Samber in Rosebank just to celebrate her. It's way off weight loss topic, this video, but with weight loss catch up sesh, a well needed one, because a few people have been like, hey bruv, Matsatsi you're not posting, and Matsatsi wait the hell, what's going on? I've never done a get ready session with me, but I've always wanted to, because I've always seen it on YouTube. I enjoy watching them myself, and I'm like, you know what, one day I should like try and do this and incorporate it in my channel, even though it's like not kind of my niche. Disclaimer guys, disclaimer, I'm not good with makeup. I am like below average, I would say. So yeah, that is my life. So I don't know how people do this. Now that I'm thinking about, like, how do you multitask focusing on doing your makeup and then also having like talking at the same time? My multitasking skills are gonna be tested right now. Now let me get back to what I wanted to talk about. So people have been noticing Hore haven't really been on the weight loss tip anymore. Haven't really been, posting, haven't really been going to the gym, haven't really been eating healthy. Sorry guys, my camera is my mirror, because this is my mirror and I saw Hore Ikazbereki. So if I'm up close and personal in your face right now, don't mind, it's the situation. Okay, so that's what people have been noticing, Hore, you are just not as motivated as you used to be and stuff like that. So guys, a lot of has been happening in the course of the year. First up, I was involved in a car accident in March, and yeah, that was a bit of a traumatic event for me. Traumatic mentally and traumatic financially, and I tried to recover. I remember after that, after everything was sorted, I tried to recover. I started, I even went to go celebrate my birthday, and it was my birthday month when it happened. And it was so sad because I was just even down, but I didn't let depression get to me. And I went to go celebrate my birthday, which is at the end of March. Then I started going back to the gym, was putting in the effort, was putting in the work. And then in May, towards the end of May, my family home was struck by lightning and it got burnt down. And I think, that's when, things just took a toll on me. And I just wasn't, weight loss just wasn't a priority anymore. YouTube was just not a priority anymore. I just did not feel like, being motivated. And the one thing about me is I can hide my depression very well. Oh, this pimple. I can hide my depression very, guys, I think I should have done my eyebrows, and then I'm going to do my eyebrows in the mirror and then do the rest of my makeup, because I'm clearly not good at this. Okay, guys, eyebrows are dead. That is much better. I hope they're not too thick when the look comes together. But yeah, we'll see. So, as I was saying, guys, the depression was starting to sink in. And yeah, the month of June, I did try. I couldn't find a routine, mainly based off of work. I had to travel outside the country, and it was just hard to manage my food. And this thing, it's a positive negative feedback. If you're exercising, you're eating healthy. If you're eating healthy, you're exercising. So when you're eating unhealthy, you have zero motivation to exercise. So because for most of the month of June, I wasn't in control of my diet. I was eating what I could eat. And so, what do I want to do? Hey, what's happening? This thing? Hey, what's going on? Sorry about that, guys. This foundation was showing me flames. Like, for some reason, it's amazing. Hey, wow, okay. Is that normal? Is that normal, guys? Nonetheless, we're going to use it. I just hope, because I just bought it not so long ago, so it's not even expired. But hey, okay, anyway, so I haven't really been in control of what I eat, and so I just like lost motivation to like even try. I tried to record, which is what I'm going to post, guys. I feel like a lot of the times with weight loss channels, we only want to post our success stories, because that's what attracts audiences anyway. This foundation is not my color. I know that it was too late by the time I realized that, but yeah, guys, it is what it is. With makeup, you can correct anything. Anyway, so most of the time, YouTube channels or weight loss channels, fitness channels, whatever journey channel, you don't like posting your failures. And so when you're failing all the time, you end up not posting anything, you know. And that's pretty much what happened. But I feel like that's not being honest. In the beginning, I was like, you know what, let me just take a break, get back to my rhythm. And then when I start showing progress and success, that's when I'll post content. But I was like, it's not being real. I want to show you guys the side whereby, where I fail, where things are just not, where I lack discipline, where I lack consistency, you know. And so I have been filming. At first, I filmed for June. I don't want to post it because of how I failed towards the end. So in the beginning, I was losing weight, and then things happened, and yeah, it just wasn't. Hey guys, it wasn't popping again. It's amazing. I can see why. Like, Oreka foundation, it's amazing. Like, guys, I'm not even fucking with you guys. Like, look at this. It's water. It's fucking water. Sorry for my language. I'm just so annoyed. Like, what the heck? It's taking because clearly, but I can't take the other foundation because it's not this color. Anyway, the chronicles of my life. I'm just gonna try and take out the water here and just wait for it until foundation comes out. Like, what the heck, guys? It's flipping water, guys. Not this brand. This is what you get for buying cheap makeup. This brand, guys. Yo, I'll never. Like, what the heck? Okay, now foundation is coming out. Yo, but that's amazing usually, and now it's making my thing wet. Let me try that. Come on. Let me try the other side. Hey, at least this is the last round of foundation, so I won't be needing you. You know the thing with weight loss, ne? It's one of those things whereby you can't blame anyone. As much as these things happened in my life, there's no one else to blame but myself. It's the weight loss is the one thing whereby you cannot blame anyone but yourself, because it's like, babes, you're the one who's putting the food in your mouth. Not only are you putting the food in your mouth, but it's you who's going to the shop to buy that food. And you pass the fruits, you pass the vegetables, you pass the salads, and you go for what you go for. And you can't be like, yeah, my family, I grew up in a what background, I'm poor. Hey, I was this when I was a child. Like, you just don't have excuses when it comes to weight loss. And I think it's about time I face that and I realize that. And so I'm getting to that, and I'm like, let me show you guys the vulnerable part of me. Let me show you guys what is real, and just like talk about this. I think in Black families or Black communities, depression is something that we don't talk about, or we don't touch, or we talk about it but we don't really talk about it. It's just like, it's traumatic, depression. It's just like, it's traumatic, we'll pray about it, or I don't know, like, it's just something, it's not really entertained. And so when it's not really entertained, you don't even talk about it that much, you don't address it. And I think I was mentioning it earlier, that I'm somebody whereby if there's something going on with me, I can hide it very well. Like, that meme where there's a dog and there's a fire around this dog, and he's this with his coffee and he's like, this is fine. That is a summary of how I am when I'm going through the most. I tend to just like isolate myself, shut down, cut off everybody, and just go through what I need to go through. And sometimes that's not the healthiest thing, because then what do I tend to? I tend to emotional eating and other habits that are not so good for me. And that's what happens. And that's what's been happening. And yeah, guys, it's a tough one. I don't know. It really is a tough one because once again, it was my choice to put this journey publicly. So that also means like I fail publicly, on top of succeeding publicly. And when I started, guys, I was so motivated. Yo, like you guys can see in the beginning of my videos, I was posting, if not every 2 weeks, at least every month. I was posting. I was like trying to get this consistency thing. I was losing weight. People were seeing the difference. But now it's just like you go back. And there's that statistic. I forgot that statistic, Yari. I don't know, 90% of people who lose weight end up gaining it back. And I read that during my weight loss journey. And I was like, I'm not going to be that statistic. I'm going to be that person who loses weight and keeps it off. I'm going to be, inspirational, influential. And then, who? No one warns you. Like, no one warns you that, hey, bro, weight loss is not just a physical thing, but it's a mental thing. In fact, 90% of it is mental. 90% of it. The going to the gym, the eating healthy, that's just kimeza manyane. It's a little part. It's finding the motivation, it's finding the energy, it's finding, it's prioritizing what you need to prioritize. And firstly, it's prioritizing what is not easy is not easy. Waking up at 5 a.m. is not easy. Or simply, having a long day at work and finding the energy to go to the gym after work is not easy. And going for the route that is not convenient is not easy. I mean, we like to complain and make the fact that healthy food is expensive. You even see the pictures on Instagram where they're like, this is the problem with society. And then they show a Big Mac and a wrap. And then they show that the Big Mac is like, a Big Mac meal is $50, whereby a chicken wrap is like $100. And no, that's not the case, guys. With $50, you can get a decent healthy meal, or you can't get it ready made, but you can buy the ingredients for a healthy meal. I mean, you can take $50 and get yourself lettuce, tomato, cucumber, throw in among other ingredients, and put together a salad. You can buy a loaf of bread, grated cheese, make a sandwich, I don't know, make some ever toast, whatever, with an egg. What I'm saying is, because the Big Mac, you put in your order. You see, now I've stopped doing my makeup. That's my problem. Okay, so I'm gonna contour now. I'm going to contour. So anyway, what I'm saying is, we after convenience. Let's be real, because you go to McDonald's, you go to the drive-through, you put in your order, 5 minutes it's ready, 5 minutes you have your meal. Whereby to go to Pick and Pay or to Checkers or whatever supermarket, and you need to buy the ingredients. After buying the ingredients, you need to like spend another 30 minutes preparing the meal. Sorry, after preparing the meal, you still have to clean up. And then you eat, and then you have to wash those dishes. So, that's why it's called fast food, because it's fast, it's quick, it's easy. And this journey is not fast, it's not quick, and it's not easy. And that's what sucks. It's because a weight loss journey, a fitness journey is not convenient. And that's why I say it's mental. It's now you have to accept that and be like, okay, guys, this is not going to be a 2 week, get abs in 2 weeks, like they used to advertise to us back in the day. You remember those days, guys? Guys, like I said, I'm average. I'm below average. So, like, if I'm doing things wrong and all of that, you can judge me. It's fine. Now, I'm just doing what I usually see, other makeup people do. And I'm trying my best with that, But, yeah, it will come together. Usually it does. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really not easy. And I've run out of excuses, guys. Really run out of excuses. One thing I was watching, I don't know if you guys know, I don't know how famous she is, but Amberlynn Reid, she's someone who started a weight loss channel many, many years ago. Like, she was like I think she's been on a weight loss journey for like 10 to 15 years. And I felt myself, relating to her. And I was like, yo, MJ, now this is bad. You know it's bad when you start relating to Amber Lynn content. Like, like I was like, I'm just trying to find like a, okay, I'll use this word, like a sponge to like, I think I can use this. Yeah. I was just looking for this. So I was like, MJ, if you can start relating to Amber Lynn, no, it's bad. It's bad. It really is bad because it's like, the excuses that she makes, I was starting to relate to those excuses. I wonder, am I doing the right things, guys? Because doing this on a camera is so different because you don't know if the lighting is messing with you or what's going on. I just hope guys. I normally do my nose last because that one needs attention because if you can shape that wrong, now your nose looks like it's shifting to the right or some stuff like that. So yeah, I'll do that last. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm relating to Amberlyn. I'm making excuses. I'm repeating the same cycle. Cause Linda, I'm like, yo, bruv, you've been on this weight loss journey since when did I start this channel? 2021, and like you back to square one. Like, it's smelling a lot like Amber Reed, And I was like, I finally get this woman, but I don't want to stay like that. So what do we do? It's just, I don't know, guys. Not personally. I am down. You want to know, guys? Normally my energy is up and I'm like, hey guys, hi, da, da, da. Alright, guys, now today in this video, you are getting the real me. You are getting the real me. Oh, guys, this makeup is not makeuping, Like, let me look in the mirror and just see if. I don't know, guys, this birthday celebration, to be honest with you, I don't even feel like going. Like, I really, really don't feel. I'm not in the mood. Don't worry, guys. Now my makeup is and I know I look like a ghost now. My makeup always looks fucked up in the beginning. Excuse my French, but I know it always comes together. So that's why I'm not stressed. That's why I'm not worried. So my issue is, what now? Like what now? Like I'm feeling depressed. I really am feeling depressed. I don't feel like I don't feel like going to this thing, yeah, my friend. Oh, I don't feel like it because she's been there for me so many times when it's my celebrations or just anything when we want to do something and everything. Oh, I can't get some mookie. She's always there for me. Cause I was like, dude, you owe her this at least, because she's always showing up for you. When she's even going through her own things, she's always showing up, and she is going. You, my friend, is going through the most. Hope she's okay though. And I had like a conversation with her that was like, guys, having uncomfortable conversations with friends, guys, But yeah, I don't know how we haven't since that uncomfortable conversation that we had. We haven't really spoken. Maybe I caused it to shut down because I'm the one who initiated it. So I just wonder what the vibe or the mood is gonna be like today. I hope I don't pick up on anything funny and I just enjoy myself. We'll see how that goes. Let me just touch this thing. Okay. Yeah, it's sharp. Yeah, I don't even know if it makes a difference or not. So I don't know if I'll be getting vibes, but anyway, I don't feel like going to this thing. Like now, I'm just like I just feel like quitting this journey. I feel like deleting this channel and just like going about my life, and not having to be accountable for anything because it's easy. It's easier. It makes me feel less bad and everything. How about Monday? Okay, so the ring light is gone, so but I feel like there's adequate lighting. I don't know. I hope so. This get rid of me is just a disaster. So yeah, guys, sometimes you just feel like quitting, and just being like, you know what? We tried. We honestly tried. And we just did not succeed. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move the F on. But I can't do that because I don't know, can't believe I'm going to say this, but I am an Aries. Apparently, with us Aries people, the star sign people, we are good starters, but we are not good finishers. And I relate to that because when I start something, yo guys, the passion and the zeal that I will have, like I will go all out. You will think I am a mad person, I'm telling you. When it comes to finishing, sure, it's like I become a different person. It's like, who is this chick? Who is she? Kishaba foundation yak. This is why you need to have everything ready because how you got something? Like 10 years, but I will edit this thing nicely so these unnecessary parts are not there. Here's it. So this is actually, I don't know what they call it. I think it's a foundation stick. But it was so dark. It was too dark for my skin, as you guys can see. So I just use it for contouring now. I'm just like, you know what? I'll just use this baby to contour my face because it's so dark. It's so dark. It's so dark. But I'm not going to quit. I really am not going to quit. Oh yeah, because I'm an Aries, and I was like, yeah, I'm a great starter of things. I really am. But when it comes to finishing, not so much, guys. Not so bloody much. And I just don't want this journey to be one of those things that I didn't finish, you know. So, Honzim, I can eat. Honzim. And then we blend away. Guys, you can judge my blenders. My blenders, it's something I really don't clean all the time. So, yeah, because I don't wear makeup all the time. So, yeah, I know there's going to be people like, you blenders are so dirty, so unhygienic. Hi, we are not dying. As long as I don't die, I'm fine. It's a thing, like I said, we can't always care too much about what people think. At some point, you just need to be like, it is what it is, you know? I planned so much in the beginning of this year, and I've achieved so little of it. And so, I'm going to see what I can do with these 5.5 months. I don't even want to make promises and be like, hey, guys, I'm going to make sure I lose 10 kilograms. I'm going to make sure this and this happens. I'm just going to make an attempt, you know. So in an attempt to get back on the saddle, I realized, I remember I made a meal prep video, and I remember that really worked for me because you know, when you get food ready in the fridge, you are tempted very little to go and buy food because you're like, ish, I already cooked and there's already food at home, and I can't be throwing that food away. So tomorrow I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna make a beef stir fry. We'll be getting more into that tomorrow because it's going to be in the same video anyway. And then what else? And then Monday, this Monday that's coming, I'm going to, why am I concealing this? Okay, I'll just continue. And then I'm gonna try and get back to my routine. I'm gonna try and get back to the gym, get my life back in order, which I know I can do, guys. You know, getting my life back in order, I know I can do this. The problem with me is that once I encounter a hurdle or a speed bump, I just lose it all, you know. I just like become very, I don't know, I can't, I take, when I fall down, I stay down. That's my problem. That's the best as I can summarize it. I need to find the ability to be able to fall down and not stay down too long, you know? Because it's so sad to make so much progress in life, and then one little thing comes, and then all the progress just goes down the drain. I didn't put enough here. I didn't put enough. Guys, when I say I'm average, I mean I am average. Sometimes I'm just like, what are you doing, MJ? What are you doing? Is this even makeup? What are you doing, girl? Anyway, so yeah, Hey guys, and I made a promise. I think I made it. Yeah, guys, and one thing now, before I get to the promise that I made, I've spent so much money, guys. I don't want to lie. I've spent like thousands on this journey. From supplements to gym memberships to fitness clothing to even food, because even the food that you buy changes, and some of this food you don't even like, but you're just buying it because we're clearing it, dude. We're clearing it because it's to be healthy. And I won't lie, some of the healthy food is expensive, especially when you're lazy like me, and you don't like chopping and peeling, you like buying things that are ready made. Those things can be quite pricey. So I have spent a good amount of money on this journey. And so one thing that's making me not quit is like, oh, dude, you can't tell me all the money that you spent is just going to go down the drain like that. If at least I can get to halfway through my goal by the end of this year, at least then I can be like, okay, at least the money I spent was worth it. So that's also another reason it's like keeping me going. But I remember I made a promise, because I'm so down. But I remember I made a promise that if I do not attain my goals this year, especially considering YouTube, that I am deleting this channel. And so I really don't want to delete this channel, even though there's a part of me that wants to. A really huge part of me does not want to delete this channel, guys. I'm like dead serious. A huge part of me wants to continue this journey and see where YouTube will take me. There's a line here. Yeah, guys, when I get inside the mirror, because after this I'm going to look in the mirror and see if I did things proper, because here I can feel, hey, the blending is not blended. From far it's like, okay, she tried, but comment there off. Something is definitely off, but we'll fix what we need to fix. In fact, guys, let me fix it now and then I'll come back now, because but it's there, it's almost there. Okay, guys, yeah, I think it's better now. I know it's better. My face was not looking blended. Okay, so last but not least, we are doing my nose. I use this contour palette for my nose. Here are the colors much better. This is the palette. This is what I was using for the red portion, but it didn't even come out. So anyway, I don't know why I'm showing you guys this, because this is not my area of expertise. You know that meme that says, why am I contouring my nose to look more European? I relate to it, but I still do it. So I don't know, guys. Are we making our noses more European, or are we just simply, oh, there? You see what I mean? Let's make this mistake. Or are we just doing makeup? I don't feel like I'm making my nose more European. I am just contouring it. I am just reshaping it. There's also that meme that says, I'm not spending this much money on makeup just to look the same. So I also F's with that. So it doesn't look so European. I normally do this around so I have a button nose, so it looks more African. Because she did make me feel guilty when she said that. I was like, oh my gosh, do I want to look white? Am I ashamed of being African? Another concern of mine is, when you're on this journey, right, obviously it's not the only thing that's going on in your life. As I have clearly mentioned, that there are other things that have been going on in my life. So you get things like this, like you get invited to events, you get invited to parties, and one thing that also causes me to fall off the wagon is that, because I don't know, guys, I don't know if I'm the only one who feels bad, or who, not feel bad, but the word I want to say is I feel like, I just feel like I went back to point zero whenever I go to such events and I eat fast food. So normally these events happen on the weekend, right? We normally get asked out to go somewhere on the weekend. And so now you eat healthy, and you gym, and you stay consistent. Hey, this is not working. And you stay consistent for like Monday to Friday, right? Maybe you had a few bumps, a few hurdles along the week, but nothing too hectic. Maybe you just had a chocolate bar, piece of cake, whatever. Nothing too major, you were still within your calorie count. And then you go to these functions, you go to these events, you go to these birthday parties like I'm going to now. And you're obviously not gonna get a salad. Some of these places don't even offer salads. They don't offer wraps. But le wena go tletse batho ba ja di-ribs, the wings, there's dessert, there's alcohol. And you find yourself just like eating in excess of like 1,000 calories, You eat 1,000 calories over what you should be eating. And you're getting back home late. You also drank a lot. Like, you just feel so bad. I don't know. I need to also work on that because I feel so bad to the point where I'm just like, that's where I just stop with the journey. And I'm just like, you know what? I should just accept my weight like it is and not even try anymore. I don't want to be so obsessed with a fitness journey to the point now I stop having a social life. But at the same time, I don't want to have a social life to a point where now it disrupts that journey, whereby I stop doing what I need to stop. I stop doing what I need to do in order to stay on track. So that's why I'm saying it's so mental, because something as small as just going out and having a meal with friends makes you feel like shit. And I mean it, guys. It makes you feel like crap afterwards. You enjoy yourself. I just want to make this a bit darker, set more of a contrast, because I don't like this contrast right now. You go out, you have fun, you do whatever, but you don't want to feel shitty afterwards and feel like you're failing yourself, or you're disappointing yourself. It's working on that as well. Hey guys, this thing is so mental. How mental. And then on top of that, there's also PMS. And hey guys, being a woman, hey. I know I sound like I'm just making excuses, but guys, these things are real. Like your PMS, you will tell yourself, yeah, no, I'm ready to take on the week. I'm ready to take on life. And, you get this adrenaline rush to like, you feel like nothing can defeat you. And then drugs, the hormones, kids, drugs, you're on your menstruals. And like, and when you're on your menstruals, not only are you moody, but your cravings are on another level. Like, even if you try and fight them. And then so it's like I'm always starting a fitness journey or weight loss journey every month. I'm always like, okay, back to 0.0, okay, back to 0.0, okay, back to 0.0. Let's do this, let's try this. And I've clearly just run out of things to try at this point. Like, I've run out of excuses, I've run out of things to try. At this point, I don't know. I really don't know, guys. This is not really a happy video or a video where I'm going to give you guys advices. It's a video where my life is just wazing right now. The real me. Okay, I have been real, but this is another side of me that you guys haven't seen. And it's just the side of me where I wanted to show you guys that it's not all roses and rainbows. This side, it is, sometimes it's poo. Sometimes it's real dead ass poop. And you have to just deal with that poop. You have to deal with the smell of the poop. And yeah. In terms of going forward, I don't know. But we'll see. I can only promise you. Okay, I'm not even going to promise anything. I can only say that for the coming week, I'm going to try to get back to my routine. As I said, I joined the membership. I joined the gym, and I think I only went there for like once this whole entire month. I've only been there once. So yeah, I'm tired of wasting money. So I'm going to try and do that as well. Try and, get back to my routine whereby I go to the gym 5 times a day. Well, at least 4 to 5 times a day. And yeah, guys, because another thing, guys, before I sign off on this part, I'm back to approaching the triple digits. Last time I weighed myself, I was in the 90s, which is why I'm just like feeling also down, because I'm just like, The last time I was in the 90s was 2021, which is when I started this channel. And so that's what I mean when I'm like, I just went full circle. Like, I really just went full circle. And yeah, that's what's got me down. But I've got no one else to blame but myself. Like, I really don't have anyone to blame. But this person over here, because she was the one eating all that food and dealing with her emotions in an unhealthy manner. Even though I joke about it, it's actually very serious. But it's something that, I set unrealistic goals for myself, and not in terms of weight loss, but I didn't realize that going on this journey, I have to set mental goals. The habits that I've done, I've been doing them since I was a teenager. Or yeah, I think it's in your teenage years where you become very self-aware of who you are, and these are habits I developed from then. And I was unrealistic to think that these habits that I've been doing for 23 years of my life, because that's when I started this channel, when I was 23. It was very unrealistic of me to think that I can undo these habits in 1 year, or in 6 months, or 2 weeks. So, it's a roller coaster. And right now I'm at the part where things are really low, things are really down. And it's really up to me to get myself up and figure things out and identify and then fix the unhealthy habits. So that's what this is, guys. And part of that is going out even though when you don't feel like it. Because I really don't feel like going out. I want to stay in bed. And that's what the depression keeps on telling me. Stay, cancel, don't go out, don't jump, don't eat healthy. What's the use of eating healthy? You're just going to go back and gain weight later on. So it's fighting this. And this is me fighting a deadly and very silent killer. Depression is like the most deadliest and silent killer you can ever find out, because it's so hidden, it's so quiet, it's so subtle, and you don't even know when you're having it. Some people don't even know. For me, even, I feel that I'm depressed, but I'm kind of in denial. I'm just like, no, maybe I'm not. But yeah, this is how we fight things and get back on the saddle. So guys, let me finish off my makeup, because clearly I'm bad with this get ready with me session right now. So I'm gonna finish off and then show you guys my fit, and then I don't know if I'll be able to vlog, but I'll see what I can show you guys in terms of where I'm going and all of that. So okay, let me sign off. Okay guys, so this is my final look. You know what they say, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. I'm looking good, so I'm about to go do some good. And yeah, guys, I'm going to show you my outfit all together, how it looks. But yeah, this is a close-up of my makeup. Oh, guys. I love this wig because, it's glueless, effortless. You just iron it and you're done. I'm not doing my nails, guys. I didn't have the time, and I thought I was going to have the time to like put on false nails, but I am running super duper late, so you will know me with my natural nails. Okay guys, time to see the fit. Let's do a fit check in 5, 4, 3, 2. Final outfit, guys. So black polo neck, black chain, black jeans, black boots. Don't mind the mess because I can. And a black jacket. And yeah, this is the fit check. Not being late, on top of being late, I got lost, but we are finally found. Oh, hello! First time trying an oyster. In my blog. Why do you do this? Why are you looking up? I'm scared. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay.
Thank you. Why don't you? Don't.
Must you also drink this?
See, you're gonna get that reaction because of sugar.
Show me, do not chew.
Yeah. It's not my cup of tea.
Mine were nice. What was yours? I forgot of naked.
Woo, a 3 out of 10. We on to location number 2 with the gang behind me. On the floor, if he is, let me know. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Let me see you da. That's a dance. I'm recording. It's a man. On the floor, if he is, let him know. It's a man.
The next day.
Okay guys, so it's Sunday. I'm about to sleep. I didn't do much vlogging for today. The video that I wanted to show you guys in terms of the meal that I ate for my meal prep for the coming week, I figured I will just make a separate video for that because yeah, this video is already long enough as it is. But other than that, guys, this is just proof somewhere here. I'm putting proof that I did meal prep and I'm actually having that meal with me right now. So the meal that I made was 5 servings, and I'm gonna have that for dinner now, and for the rest of the week the other 4 servings will be eaten during the course of the week. As for last night, guys, really had fun, really enjoyed it. I think it did me some good because it elevated my mood, and yeah, so it was totally worth it. 0 regrets. And then yeah guys, today we did a weigh-in. Can't say I'm surprised by how much I weighed, so here's the weigh-in right there. As expected, I did tell you guys earlier that I am back in the 90s, but that's not a train smash because yeah, I'm more positive today, so it's fine. We will tackle where we need to tackle. And yeah, so I'll try and do a better job in vlogging everything, whether it's a success or a failure. We will vlog the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will check you guys out on my next video.